coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
I was like, if this bitch...
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is done. Hi, everybody. It's Going Deep show. I don't know what number it is. I think it's like 1520 something, 1525, 1526, something like that. We're way up there, guys. Doing some fucking shit, drinking some beers. Tonight's studio, sitting rocking the 2-hole with your ears all fucked up. It's Endo.
Really?
What's up, fuckers?
Also, really, he had good hearing before he got here, and then I fucked it up. I fucked it right up, man.
Uh-oh.
It's Mr. fucking Crowley. I do have you on Z.
Mr. Crowley. Mr. Crowley.
He requested to have intro music. Not only does he have intro music, he has a button on the keyboard now.
I have a hotkey.
That's awesome.
He is a hotkey. See?
Ooh.
Mr.
All the fellas jealous.
I forgot who got jealous of that last time.
Yeah.
Somebody did. They were like,
It was Silverback.
where's my intro? Yeah, it was Silverback. Where's my intro
Hey,
music?
We didn't cut out the new intro music of when Crowley signed the door and forgot a letter of his name. And so we were going to chop your intro to be Mr. Crowley.
Oh, nice.
We did.
I didn't forget the R. I think I forgot the.
I thought it was Crowley because you're like, oh my god.
I think I forgot the E.
You forgot something.
Oh,
yeah.
we were cracking up. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny. Like, what's wrong with me? I think I'd had a few by then.
As we tend to do here on this podcast, if you want to reach us, send us an email, studio@goingdeepshow. What else is happening? We just got done. We ventured downtown tonight on a whim. It was around, 6 o'clock, and I was just like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go do something spontaneous. Let's go. What do we do spontaneous? Just go fucking stuff our faces. Fat fucking faces.
What'd you guys eat?
Went to Mully's. Went to Mulligan's.
Yes.
Yep, solid choice.
We were watching Swampers.
Oh man,
Swamper.
so many swamps.
We love watching Swampers. Swampers are big fatties.
With swamp ass?
Swamp ass. And the funny part about her...
Bog goblins.
We're sitting at Mulligan's, and we everybody's outdoor seating. The second that we sit down, she's like, I gotta go. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You gotta go. You gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta take a shit. What do you gotta do? You gotta go. I gotta go. It was the way she said it too.
Sometimes.
Like, her butt barely hit the wood of the picnic table. I gotta go. And it wasn't poop. It wasn't. She forgot that she had to meet somebody.
I had a meeting. Yeah, my phone. As soon as I sat down, the alarm went off on my phone to remind me. The reminder was like, boop. Oh yeah, you have to meet someone. I'm like,
here's how prepared. You dumb fuck! You should have saved that, because I was just about to tell you how stupid I am about this whole podcast. I thought I had everything set up earlier. I still had Tuesday's date on the damn video. It doesn't automatically switch. Back in the day, there was an app where you could put the damn date and it would automatically be the date and time and shit
sync
like
2
this.
o'clock or something like that.
Yeah.
You dumb fuck!
Exactly. Exactly. But tonight we're downtown, Bay City, just watching fatties. This woman in white pants. She's like, you gotta see this chick over there. Her whole fucking shit's hanging out. And I'm like, why? Why would you make me look at this disgusting wildebeest of a woman over here? If you're a fat chick, don't wear white pants. Don't do it. Don't wear white pants. Come on.
Hey, don't fat shame on this podcast. Those are BBWs. Yeah, they may crawl out of the bog. Okay. But they need love too. They just got to pay.
you know how leggings are see-through sometimes, a lot of the time.
When you bend over and the sun hits them just right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely
It's good
know
shit.
that.
I love that shit.
You saw mine.
Amazing.
When I was in college, there was this chick who was a super nice girl, but she was probably like 350, pushing 400 one time.
I like how you have to preemptively say she was nice. Like if she wasn't nice, you would say that. She was a fat bitch.
But she wasn't a bitch. No, she was a
this
nice
one was
girl.
a nice one. She was a nice, ugly, fat chick.
She was. And the fat chicks usually are nice and
It's because they have to
have awesome personalities.
'Cause they have
Anyways,
to.
she wore these white leggings one time, and they were like tights, completely see through, could see everything.
Like her whole pussy lips.
Yeah, her underwear, her fat roll, her fupa, her legs.
You could see her like meat curtains and shit.
And I
Fuck yeah.
started fucking laughing when I saw it. She caught me like
She
laughing
caught you
at it.
laughing like right in her fucking face.
Yeah, but I played it off like I was just smiling at her and waving at her like, yeah, how you doing today? It's a great day.
On the flip side of this, you mentioned something on the way back to the studio tonight. How I haven't been out very much. There's some eye candy. I
was spotting the good ones. I think I have like selective vision.
There seems to be more anxious people to get out and not wear clothes tonight. We were sitting there, and she goes, "This girl over here, over at the tavern, she's got these shorts, and they're up. Her whole butt is hanging out."
Yeah.
And then in my mind, I'm like, "Are you describing yourself like last week? You do this all the time with your butt hanging out."
She was 14.
How do you know?
You don't know.
She could have been 15.
Okay.
She could have
Let's
been
just say
13.
she wasn't very much older than your daughter. Can
Don't
you agree?
age shame on this podcast.
Can you agree?
Don't age shame.
Can you agree with me?
I will definitely agree that she had her butt crack hanging out. I'm not going to even speculate about the age because you never know how old these fucking bitches are nowadays. This chick could have been 8.
Yep.
For
Yeah.
all I know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying she was young. There's like, it was just like, okay, yeah, I can do that when I'm fucking 30.
Where was she though? Was she at a bar?
They were just standing around, and there was the mom with them that was fully clothed all the way to the
okay.
ankles and all the way arms.
So yeah, I had no way of knowing. If she was at a bar, I'd be like, well, she's probably 21.
Yeah,
No.
she definitely was like.
She's going to give her mom some trouble in the future. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much,
and
man.
so was her friend.
asshole is just hanging right out.
her
and shit.
friend too, the one that, of course, the one I was pointing her out, the chick out with her butt hanging out, but kid spotted her friend, which I didn't even notice.
Are you kidding me? How could you not notice her? She was wearing a white sundress. It was like the first thing you turn when you see like if there's a guy in a tuxedo and a guy in like shorts, you're gonna look at this, you're gonna see the dude in the tux first.
From where I was seating, there was like a person like halfway blocking her.
It was
I had
that
to, like,
fat
turn
bitch
my
we were
head.
talking about earlier. That fucking.
I spotted a gorgeous piece of eye candy when I was out earlier today.
Oh yeah.
There was a lady walking down.
Was it while you were sleeping?
No, it was before that. It was when I was running errands. There was a lady on Euclid Avenue walking down Euclid Avenue. She looked like she was mixed. Had that really kind of that curly hair the big curly hair. I really like that.
The Erykah Badu?
And she was, no, not crazy updo. Like she just had curly, like natural curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she's wearing a sundress and she had a giant butt and she was holding the Black Lives Matter sign. She was just walking by herself. But I pulled through Taco Bell to get some lunch, and then I came back, and I got to ride by her twice. So I spotted.
Was this the social justice warrior that
I
you?
wanted to point my fist out the window, like, "Yeah, girl." Yeah.
And then that was like before you fell asleep to pick the girlfriend up for work.
Yeah,
I wasn't going there. I was going.
My girl likes girls too. We comment on girls all the time. It's okay.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's no. I'm just mean I didn't know if that was.
Yeah.
You were riding around and then fucking passed out.
Yeah, it was
Bad
on my way
boy.
home from errands. Yeah, I was a bad boy today.
No, but the
bad boy.
SJW
No,
that you dated the one time, remember that? We talked about
dear
it.
Lord.
That was the first episode of
I went on 3
GDS that I
dates with
ever
her.
listened to.
Really?
Yep, it was that
Awesome.
one. Yep, that was the one I picked.
Dear Lord, that girl.
I
was
scrolled
something
through
else.
and picked that one. Thank God it was that one.
She didn't even like comedy.
Why are you
Yeah.
thanking God for that?
Oh, because he's so glorious.
God is glorious. According to Donald Trump, Joe
my God,
Biden
shut
is
the
going to kill God. Can you believe that? If
Yeah.
you still believe that.
I love those commercials. It's like showing footage of like protests going on right now and all the violence going on right now. And it's like, this would be Joe Biden's America. It's like, bitch, this is Trump's America. It's literally footage from Trump's America. Like, what the fuck? What kind of ad is this?
I usually don't talk about. I don't want to talk about politics and that shit.
Uh-oh,
but today,
sorry.
no, you're good. But today, the headline
fucking hilarious.
came through, and I didn't pull the clip. I wish I had the time to do it because I didn't read until we were at the damn thing, and she left me. She had to leave me for her meeting. So I'm sitting there at the bar by myself. The waitress keeps coming up. You need anything? You want to order something? I'm reading headlines, gathering some shit. According to the headline I read, that he doesn't know how to pronounce Thailand.
Trump or Biden?
Trump. He called it Thailand.
Thailand.
No.
Well, I call it Thailand too, but for a
what
different
was
reason.
Yosemite?
Oh no, Yosemite. Yeah,
Yosemite.
Yosemite.
my God.
What up, my Semite?
But I really wanted to hear
Blow
him
his head
say. I really wanted to hear him say Thailand, which could be a new special at KFC.
Did
I
you
want
see?
some Thailand. You go to get some Thailand.
Did you see the Axios interview, man?
Yes. I did.
Oh, dear God.
Really?
I did. I played. You know, the thing is, like,
Dear God.
I feel bad for Endo because even the very minimal amount of political bullshit that I bring into the world, she doesn't want to hear any of it. Okay, I just want the train wreck. You know what I mean? I don't want.
It was definitely a train wreck.
It was a
I
train
thought the
wreck.
Chris Wallace interview was bad, like a week before or 2 weeks before or whatever, but that Axios interview, Jesus Christ.
I want to throw a shout to Zeldor here. It's good to see
Hi,
him.
Do we
Zeldor.
have somebody chatting?
I want
He's in
to
the
read the
mix.
chats.
Yeah, we got to
Zeldor's-
rig that up.
I don't know if you want that because he just said that you're loud tonight. Endo is loud. Damn, Endo is loud tonight. Is what he said.
Yeah.
And he was talking about music. And Zeldor's a big music dude, big music guy. So
I'm always typically loud, so turn my fucking microphone down.
you're fine. You're fine.
Does Zeldor play metal? Because we need a metal going deep show song.
I don't know.
I'm going to make this happen.
I'm not sure if he does instruments. He's got a good voice and good stuff for that.
That's
but I'm
AKA
not sure.
Endo. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
No. Why do you take so much seriousness to this?
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
That's what I think of you, Zeldor.
She gets. She has. I think her skin hasn't been built up as much as everybody else's skin has been built up. You know, it's just you got.
Really?
You got to deal with the good and the
Really?
bad. He doesn't mean any harm. He still loves you.
I think
I know he doesn't
think,
mean
uh,
any
loves
harm.
you.
I think Pineapple Apple Pen is listening.
Maybe he's telling you to turn my fucking mic down.
Pineapple. Yep, okay, we'll
I
go.
want to be on you.
We'll go with that.
Pineapple, if you're listening, give a shout out in the chat. I think
Yeah,
she's
Pineapple.
She needs to come out.
know, I'm
I'm
kinda-
disappointed every time Crowley comes over, which I love Crowley, and I'm always like,
She just
"Where's-"
can't stand you fucks.
He always says she fucking. She always says he. You know what he says? He says she fucking hates you guys. So,
That's it every time. Where's
she can-
Pineapple? She
can
fucking hates you guys.
She can fucking hate us, but her ass better get in this goddamn studio sometime soon. Grab that bitch. by
She's
the
just
pussy.
logging all the smack. She's going to talk right now, and
Grab
then she's
that
going to
bitch
come
by
with a
the
laundry
pussy.
list in here, like a list of grievances. She's going to tack them up on the door, like Martin Luther. It's like,
Oh, I could just see her coming home tonight though, pissed and like slamming her shit down. Like I could totally see her doing that. Like
sad as it is, I should be on her shit list, not you guys. But I don't
fill
think I
her-
am.
No, seriously,
'cause she's so nice.
Fill everybody in. She's great. I love when she's in here. I feel sometimes she's in and she kind of like becomes more of a spectator into the conversations that kind of flow around. And this has been happening a lot lately where there's not really an ideal number of people that have come in. It's been either like feast or famine. Tuesday mornings, Clean and I have been doing some morning shows, and him and I riff a little bit, but that's almost a whole different kind of scenario where I have to have a little convo with Clean sometimes. He tends to start a sentence, midway through the sentence, he decides to have another sentence. That sentence is immediately interrupted by a 14th sentence that's going on. I have to like, with Clean, we gotta.
Maybe you should tack up your own list of grievances on Clean's door.
I think we all got it.
Let's just do it. Maybe it's therapy, man. We'll all just come up with a list of grievances for each other and
It would
tack them up on each other's
probably
doors.
improve the podcast, man. But yeah, later on the night
Thursday
tonight,
therapy.
we're gonna have G-Dub and J-Mac on with us in a little bit here. But I want to get to a couple more things. I found a bunch of
is
shit.
good.
Yeah, let's talk about what's on tap. Let's just get what's on tap out of the way. We tend to come in here and just like start rolling. We had some drinking in earlier. So what do you got? This is leftovers from your weekend with your mom.
Yeah, the worst fucking weekend ever, by the way.
Why do you say such things? You have to spend time with your mother.
I'm drinking Screwball, the peanut butter whiskey, and then I'm also drinking my Tito's.
And tea.
Yeah, and
Your TT.
Mr. Crowley
my
and I.
TT. I like
Drinking your
TT.
TT, your
I
sweet
love
TT.
me some TT.
Mr. Crowley and I were drinking the
Show me your TTs.
the Tri-City Brewing Company's Belgian Triple. What do you think of? What do you think?
It's quite good.
It's close to final, but not quite final.
It's not quite as I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
Flowery. There's a little more like a flavor. I don't want to like get into.
It's not as saturated with that flavor. It's the flavor's there. The same flavor is there, but it's not as saturated in like almost creamy. Like
I could tell the two apart for sure.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like Final Absolution's almost got like a creaminess to it. This is like almost like a light version of that.
Yeah.
Would you say
Yeah.
like a light version?
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's good. It's good. It's quite impressive. Nobody does good Belgians around here, so happy about that.
So good.
Those Belgian monks.
Let's
man.
circle back here now. Why was last week so shitty with mommy? Your mom is a good time. The other day. Then let's spin here. Yesterday was a good day. I got a lot of stuff done. At one point, as I'm sitting in my office inside of the house, I just veer to my right a little bit, and I look, and Endo is staring at me just with the eyes. She has great eyes, nice big eyes. I love her eyes, But she's just like not blinking, like just staring, like she's looking right through me. She doesn't see me. She sees whatever the hell's behind me, whatever the fuck she's looking. She's thinking a million things.
I've actually seen her daydream like that before.
Exactly.
I know those eyes.
She's thinking like a ton of different things. I'm like, when I see this face, I'm like, oh, fuck.
I was actually looking at you, though. You retard.
So,
I was looking at you.
right, but sometimes it's
I was
good.
just watching you work.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I got a bad vibe out of it. And I was right, because about a half hour, 45 minutes later, she's got something on her mind, and I have to participate in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
She was like metaphorically tacking up her grievances.
I was being an adult and trying to have a conversation.
But by having a conversation, it meant you're coming with me on this conversation, whether you like it or not. Which is, it's a woman thing. Women tend to do that. If a guy does that, women can blow the guy off, and the guy will be like, all right, I guess she doesn't want to talk about it. We'll go on with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Women, you want to try to pull that shit with the chick? Good luck. Good luck saying, okay, all right, what's your point now? Can we just get to the point part of this whole thing? Okay. You know what I mean? A lot of fucking shit could just happen. Just get, what do you got to say? Just fucking say it.
Like, whittle it down. Give me the cliff notes here.
No, it was about name dropping her last week when we were on the, but it wasn't even during the podcast. It wasn't during the show.
No.
It was pre-gaming it on Insta. Because you think Instagram is like the real world and important and shit.
Well, she's been name dropped a few times, unfortunately. I think I've name dropped you once. I know other people have. It just happens.
It's accidental.
You can name drop just first name, but no, he'll straight up call out.
Oh, you like your first, middle, last?
Yeah.
And your social security number, date of birth?
Yes.
Address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't do that to anyone else.
No, I do too. I did it to Doc. I did it to Don Tang. Did it to Red Eye. J Mac, for Christ's sake, that's his real name.
Those are people that you
I'm not trying to like defend it, because I agree with you 100%. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm completely on board with that. Okay, what you have to say about that
it's a
situation
respect thing of like you doing it purposely. Don't do that.
Right. Okay. So
fair enough.
How does this tie into your mom? Because for some reason I was tying it into your mom.
Yeah, I don't know what you started talking about my mom and anyone about me trying to explain to you that
it went into something. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so here's what it is. So the long and short of it all, she wants to have the conversation. I'm still in work mode. I'm like, okay, I got to get in. I got to get my shit done. I'm still going about the business. So she's staring off like through me. I'm like, oh God, what is she thinking? Right? So then I know what she's thinking, and I'm like, okay.
Gone crazy.
So what did I do? What did I do after that?
I don't know.
I went out and cut the fucking grass.
Oh, I was still working. I don't know.
I got up and I'm like, you know what? There's only one way to dodge this. You get some headphones.
Is that dude therapy? You know, people talk about that, like
yeah.
mowing the grass being dude therapy.
I come out, I grab a beer, I slam that fucker, I take the mower out, and I cut the fucking grass.
Did you feel better afterwards?
Yeah, it felt great. Here's the thing. I got real philosophical about everything.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I thought about like the way she grew up versus the way I grew up. Because that's what I went to. I'm like, how do we both get to this point where we're like, here's this is why she's thinking this, and this is why I'm thinking this. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure the same applies to you. I don't know about your background all that much. Like, what did you have a family that was like married mom and dad, or it was a split, or what was the scenario that you grew up in?
My dad died when I was 2, so it was just me and my mother. All my brothers were grown up and out of the house by the time I was born. So I grew up as an only child with a single mom, basically, who was bipolar. So I had a pretty awful childhood, actually.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know how that relates to anything.
It
Okay.
can. So like now, Endo, tell me about you. I believe if I'm gonna go come from my angle, from what I do know about her, at a certain age, I'm not sure what your parents split.
Yep.
How old were you at the time?
13.
13. So that's like heavy. That's like I'm teenagering. I'm doing all these
First
things.
year at a new school.
Right, new school. So a lot of trauma type shit where it's like stability is not exactly like crap, and it sent you into like what? Crazy rebel shit. Just
fuck
rebel, yeah.
everything.
Exactly.
Sex, and don't forget the violence.
Yep.
So you went through all of that. So you probably veered towards I hate what's going on. Fuck that shit. I'm going to go do what I want. Rebel, fuck that, right? Is that what you're thinking? As a kid, I'm saying. I'm not talking now. Think about back then.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean...
So like
Endo, did you used to be cool? Did you used to have like a leather jacket and be like, fuck you, mom, and
still
smoke a
have.
cigarette? And,
Oh, yeah. Why'd you leave? To go get high?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's
hell
exactly
yeah, mom.
why I
Fuck
left.
you.
That's exactly why I left.
Okay, so like...
You deserve to be alone, mom.
So you had like the first 13 years of your life with the family environment.
Yep.
And then boom, that shit just
The thing
fucking
is
spun
it
out of
wasn't just
control.
them just getting divorced, and then it wasn't just like me with my dad on the weekends or me with my, it wasn't just split. Like my dad straight up fucking got up and fucking disappeared for like 5 years.
So he like just fucking abandoned you pretty much, right?
And I was like, what the fuck?
And that'll piss you off. Fuck yeah, dude. That'll fucking piss you off.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
one thing to have a grievance with a parent or with your partner, but it's another thing to like abandon your kid. Right.
So on that side of it, you think to yourself, okay, what could I have done maybe to keep that from happening?
No.
Do you think of that?
No.
Did you think that you were the cause of this or whatever it was or any of that kind of thing?
No, I blamed my mom.
What's that?
I blame my mom.
Your mom. Okay. So now.
So I was right.
Now, here's the thing. Okay, you take
At the time.
you take that mentality and what we just learned there at a very crucial age, probably becoming a teenager, new school, new things, parents split, blah blah blah. You instead of having that stable environment, you have this. Fuck this! I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck this shit, right? Mm-hmm. So you probably are pissed that the stable environment isn't there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, flip it on. Okay, so me, since you guys have asked. What about you, kid? Well, let's see.
You're directing this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, so here it is.
Does you want me to
I
take
grew
over
up
again?
with my mom and dad are still together to this day. Grew up going to a fucking parochial fucking school. Everybody knew everybody in the entire town. You still see this. It's very. My brother, who is a teacher who had another parochial school. My sister, who has their family. Stable around. I don't get me wrong. Sometimes they're assholes. I get that. And I'm an asshole too. But I am the black sheep of that situation. So what do I want? What does somebody who's constantly having their family and all around them and being involved in all their shit, and what does that person want? He wants those people to get fucking bent. He wants them to just be like, screw you. Okay, I love your stable environment. It's great. It's wonderful. It's so ho-hum, vanilla, dumb. I don't care about it kind of thing, right? Okay, so it is literally the flip side opposite of what you had growing up. I had, and still to this day, continue to have these. We are the examples of how to do it the right way. And I'm just like,
the American dream.
Exactly. So what do I say to that? Fuck that shit. I really, in a roundabout way, do the exact same thing that she did with the thing that she was rebelling against. Literally on the flip flop opposite. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's pretty typical for kids to rebel. They'll find a reason to rebel.
Right.
Even if they have a normal life, they'll be like, "This is too normal. This is a lie."
Right.
Yeah.
So now take that all into consideration. I had all the perfects. They're stable. Blah blah blah. All this, and I'm like, fuck that.
Here's what you don't do.
I want chaos. I seek chaos. I want to see shit I haven't seen before. I want to be told things I've never been told before. I don't want to ever see the same suit, tie, plaid, this suit, that,
Your
same
life, like,
shit, everything
20
all
years
the
at-
fucking time again.
At your
Why,
previous
why do you think
employer.
Crowley's my hero?
Right.
Why do you think Aleister Crowley's my hero? Is the same way.
No. What did you just say? And what did you say?
Sorry.
I said like the 20 years of your life at your previous place of employment.
Right. That exactly was it. Every day I went there were news headlines. Hey, an explosion happened here. Death happened there. Killer happened here. We got fucking stories here. Never the day was the same. You went into this environment where you could say to yourself, okay, what do we got today,
No,
guys?
but you were the
what do we
suit
got
and
today?
tie.
What? Oh,
You
fuck,
were
no. But that all that presented to me was another way to rebel, and that's exactly what I did. They're like, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I'm like, all right, how do we figure out how to fuck with this system?
Yeah.
You had to wear a suit, you had to wear a tie, right? So what do? I wear a sweater. I wouldn't even wear a collared shirt. They would say, do you have your tie on? I would wear a T-shirt, literally put the tie over my T-shirt and hang it down. So they would make me show my tie, and I would lift up my sweater, and I would have the tie on. I would have a T-shirt with the tie under my T-shirt, tucked into my pocket, just to meet their requirements of having to wear the thing.
It's so weird, man.
Yes, exactly.
I don't understand that mentality at all. Never have.
Yeah.
But to go back around what I'm saying to you is, okay, she had chaos. She had this at a very prime age saying, fuck you, I'm going to do what I want, rebel. So you probably seek the stability of what you previously had, right?
No, it wasn't even just fuck you, I do what I want, I'm going to rebel. It was just like, I can't fucking stand you in the fucking... You're being so fucking goddamn selfish.
Right, but they're being selfish for some reason that you can't understand, and you wanted them not to be selfish and think about the whole piece, right? The whole thing. You want them. You want everybody. Let's be honest. You want everybody to be together, like you said.
Yeah.
And me, I had that shit still to this fucking day. And what do? I tell those people to go fuck themselves. I don't want to be around them. The chaos that.
Okay, so what's your point?
My point is, when you have
I'm
this
seeking
thing.
calm and collectiveness, and you're seeking the
Chaos.
opposite.
Hell yes. I want to see some shit I've never seen before. I want to see the fucking train wreck. I want to see the disaster.
Yes.
When shit comes in, when the explosion happens the other day on the fucking thing. How many times am I watching the
So
fucking
are you
explosion
saying
shit?
that?
He talks about that
Yeah.
ad nauseum.
Are you still? So you're saying that I seek the? I want to be married, and I want to have a baby, and I want the
No.
normal life. Of
No, but you
American.
definitely haven't come to like grips with the fact that you can't like control the environment that you want to control. You can only control a minuscule portion of it. You can't really control anything, to be
It
honest.
is sort of freeing when you
What are you talking
realize what you can control and what you can't control, and then you can let a lot of that shit kind of go.
Oh my God, yes.
It's a little bit
Yes.
cathartic, you know, in that sense.
I do. I'll agree with that.
I don't know
100%.
what your point. I don't know what your.
My point is, you as a person who's at the age you are, and me being a little bit ahead of you, and you'll be the first to admit this. You said it a couple of times, but my life has been established. I know what I like. I know what I do. I've done it for fucking 30 fucking
you
years.
have your hobbies. You have your life. You know what you do.
Yes, I know exactly what I do as my life, and you still are not in that spot, but you definitely know the things that have created you and established you to this point, as have I. And they're the same and they're different. They're just on the yin and the yang opposite ends.
She's just at a different stage of discovering herself. I think you should always be growing too as a person. If you ever stagnate, you're doing something wrong. You should always
I
be
hate
kind of
stagnating.
You should always be trying to figure out more about yourself and who you are, and honing your views on things and trying to absorb new information.
Dude, how was that half hour already?
But
That was fucking 30 minutes.
You were fucking blabbering on about my fucking childhood.
you did extrapolate a lot. Like we extrapolated
because when
quite
I
a bit.
cut that grass, I said, okay, what makes her that way? And then I immediately went back to like, okay, when she grew up, this is what happened to her. And then I'm like, okay, so how does that compare to what I did? And I'm like,
And not even aside.
it was a light bulb moment, dude. It was a light bulb
aside
moment.
from my parents getting divorced, I mean, think of what happened when I was 14. The fucking shit that happened to me. Like, come on, suck it. That's not fucking
I think what
a 14-year-old is supposed to have.
I think what he means though in the big picture. I think he's saying like
We're close to we're the same.
you guys are so different in age, so guys are at different stages in your life. But God, where was I going to go with that? And recognizing that will help you in your interactions. You know, like
we got to wrap up.
He can see himself in you. And I'm sorry, yeah.
Wrap it
That was gonna be a
before you
longer
tap it.
But in the kid, this is going deep
Too much
show.
pressure. Can't do it.
This is what happens when girls make you think about shit. Sorry, you gotta think, and I'm trying to think, and I'm trying to be involved, man. You can't say I didn't try to put my mind in it. I was thinking about it and trying to do the thing. Anyway, call us up if you have comments about all this bullshit on the
You want
kid.
to talk about philosophy?
We will talk soon, everybody. We're taking a little break. We'll be back with some more Going Deep
I
show
got a
here in a
pee-pee.
few.
I got a pee-pee.
It's pee-pee poo-poo time.
I got a
Everybody,
pee-pee.
Make sure you chill to the next one.